Okay, so I'm going to show you a quick way to get this agitator slash impeller off a 500 series Kenmore High Efficiency wash machine. What was happening is the spin cycle was not working, and it spin, but nothing was happening. The agitator was separate from the drum, so they're moving, but nothing was happening. So I'll show you by that. So when I would, so you can spin this sucker by hand, and the drum doesn't move. It does, but it doesn't. You see how they're working independently. So there's a hub underneath here, and I'll show you when I pull this out here. But what I wanted to show you is that the hack for this is that this shaft that this agitator goes on is splined and it's rusted like nobody's business. And rusted and it's tight, so it's hard to get out of there unless it's a fairly new machine. But that's typically not gonna be a problem for new machines. So what I found, and I learned this through somebody else on the doing a video vlog, that you fill this up with about 2 gallons, 3 gallons of apple cider vinegar, let it sit, and then for a couple hours, and then you get some appropriate tools that you can get underneath it. Okay, first off, got to pull this little cap off to expose the nut. There's a little screw in here that holds everything together, and I've taken the liberty to already do this so you don't have to live through that. Okay, so then this is the part that was difficult. Getting this sucker up was a real challenge. So anyway, after many hours of frustrating and messing around, and I finally found the tip that was really beneficial, which was to fill this thing up with apple cider vinegar. Another guy said to lift up on the drum here on both sides, and that will maybe shake it loose. But I tried that over and over again, and that didn't do any good. So this is my deal, and it worked out really good for me. So I just, after letting it soak for a little bit, I simply lift it up on these guys, and I'm gonna have to put this phone down for a second. Stand by. Now I'll leave it down here. You can see the happiness in my face when I lift it up. There we go. Okay, but that's not how it went the whole time. It was very difficult, I'll just tell you that. Okay, so now this thing comes up, and that exposes the downside here underneath, and here's the hub right there in the middle. That's the part that I'll be changing out. And then you see those holes there on the side, not holes, but the rectangular slots. So those are the drain ports, and believe it or not, every single one of them had some coins in it. It's almost like it's like they're the change drawers. Anyway, that's where That's where all the spare change is. This is why the kids are robbing from my change, because their change is down here. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that's every single one of those was full, stuffed with, and so that kind of creates a little issue when you're trying to drain. This thing it goes really slow, so that should help. That should help quite a bit. So I'm going to take this off. It's got a clip here, right here. That's got to come out with a hammer and a screwdriver. Pop it out this way. Boom. And it's got, looks like 6 screws. And I'll probably tape these little holes up again too, or put something there so that I don't lose any screws down there. It's a challenge getting stuff out of there. Actually, getting those coins out wasn't too bad. All right.